Hi guys, it's Jazz1122 here, and this reading is for the Sagittarius out there for January 17th to the 23rd. I would like to say thank you guys so much for your likes, your comments, and to all my new subscribers, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here, and with that being said, let's get right into this video. But before that, how are all the Sagittarius doing? You know I've been going, you feel me? But to be honest, YouTube took a lot out of me for 2021, and I did not desire to go into YouTube like how I was for 2021. I wanted to come back to YouTube when I felt it was time in my spirit, and it did this week. But in the background though, because January 14th made my 3-year anniversary on YouTube, and I was really going back over my old videos, going back over my journey, how far I came, and I really lost sight of how well I was doing, because I became so focused on last year. And also because Saturn is done opposing my Jupiter. I talked about this in my Instagram post because that's where I've been. On Instagram, I got a new schedule that I wrote. Also, for 2022, I'm expanding more outside of just YouTube and Instagram. I changed my channel art. I changed my logo. Like, I've been doing work behind the scenes, like revamping my channel. And one thing with this Mercury retrograde was a modern spin on the past. So I got these playing cards. These playing cards was like my tarot deck when I first started YouTube. And through me doing my rebranding, changing my channel art, my logo, and getting situated with Instagram and also my other social medias that I have when I expand, of course. This time since April 2021 taught me a lot with my Saturn opposition. And now that that's over with, I feel, and also astrologically, this is a way better year than 2021. It is. And it really showed me why I went through so much restriction. And I'm glad that I did, because I hear a lot of successful people say, like, when you work on your own stuff, every time you start over from experience. You don't start over from nothing. And that's one thing that really sat with me. I've been really reading more successful people, like following them on Instagram, filling my mind with more motivated things. And I knew in my spirit when I was ready to come back, I wanted to come back to YouTube out of love, not stress, not feeling worn down from 2000, none of that. I wanted to take it back to the beginning. And through all this time away, with my channel art, for example, I have spirituality, astrology, life, and tarot. Now, what I was going to put was salt. And salt came from how I felt when Saturn was opposing my Jupiter. I felt salty. But when you think of Saturn, Saturn is a very cold planet. But I realized why I named my banner that with the letter salt. I didn't put it there, but that's what the short term letters is. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Was stemmed from the saltiness that I felt. But I came to this when it was snowing where I was. And when it snows, it gets slippery, right? So what you put down, you put salt, right? So that's what I think I look at my channel as salt for other people. That when life gets slippery for you, you can, use my readings to add a little salt. Every bit helps. And I love that because that was a great example of Saturn oppose my Jupiter when they're in balance. It's me taking the harsh lessons of Saturn and adding a Jupiter spin to it. See, and made something creative out of it. You know, because us on the spiritual journey, this could be a very slippery slope. And I do feel a lot better. I do. I felt great rebranding. Like the revamp for me brought back that excitement. I was looking at my channel art like I haven't even changed this. Then I was sitting there thinking like, what should I put? And I thought of salt, spirituality, astrology, life, and tarot. Like that's Jazz 1122. And I just love that. It's the rebranding of it. Because in my channel art, I just had weekly and monthly readings. I said no. Do me rebranding myself, I want to talk about all those aspects. Spirituality, I love astrology, and life and tarot. So it really taught me how the restrictions I faced, really, to be honest, showed me how much I love what I do. It's when something keeps calling you back, right? It's something that's so stressful, but it's your soul. You don't want to give up on it. And 2021 took a lot out of a sister, you feel me? And that's what my spirit guides was trying like tell me. Like I was too hard on myself, which I am. That's another thing I'm working on. Is saying I'm proud of myself more often. And I have been seeing results. 2021 I was just focusing on what wasn't going. You know what I mean? That it all worked together. And with the North Node going into Taurus, y'all, like this is a big deal because the North Node is going to go into my 10th house, which was my career. So it all made sense. Even astrologically, it was not time for me to grow. And that's what it taught me about life that I want to talk to y'all about. It's just sometimes it's not our season. It doesn't mean that our season will never come. And if you have something in your heart, Sagittarius, that you really want to do, it may come with you being restricted. But through the restrictions, it made my perseverance even that much higher. You know, to still be able to look at, like, to keep going. And that's what Saturn wanted to say. It's despite the restrictions, you kept going. You may have stepped back, but you kept going. And that's what Saturn was telling me, like, if Saturn could talk, right? It's the point that you did keep going. And we overlooked that. So, anyway, let's go into the reading. But me expanding in terms of other social media sites, that's after Mercury retrograde. I could do it now, but I prefer to save that after, because through me, I do want to expand more this year than I did last year. It was through the restrictions that I'm able to expand that much farther than I did before. It's like I'm starting over from experience. And that's what I really realized. Like, I'm starting over with so much new experience. I never really thought I'd be on YouTube. I never thought I was going to find myself on this spiritual journey, all of this. And I was really sitting there thinking, like, how much my life has changed and how it is important for me to, as a life path number 7, that's another thing. I do get easily drained. I do. And this is where I was having conflict with myself because I'm so used to doing my 9 to 5. I did that for 9 years. And then you do spiritual work is different. You know, you got to take care of yourself. You got to relax. Because the more you help you, the more you help other people. And that's always my thing. So I'm not going to put out videos regardless if it's not my best me. Because how is that a service to y'all? That's not. That's a disservice to myself and a disservice to y'all. And there's no denying every time I come back, I always have things that I have to share. And it really taught me the power of reflection. So many times we're so busy that we don't even have time to absorb what happens to us. And it's very important that we check in with ourselves and know when something is too much to be like, okay, well, let me just take a step back and let me go forward. But see, with every step, you keep going forward and forward, even through your steps back. Just like me, I went through mad steps back in my YouTube journey. But see, it propels me more forward because I have more knowledge, I have more experience, I have more wisdom. So let's see, what is the weekly message for Sagittarius? We have take time to, this goes into reflecting that I was talking about. Show the world the real you. And we have emotions are running high, supermoon. With what I see for you, Sagittarius, it's the show the world the real you. That's one thing I love when I see that card, especially for us. So we real and authentic over here. But anyway, right. But take time to breathe out. Sagittarius, you really may have also been in a space where you're really reflecting on yourself and maybe also those around you and the world. And maybe you've been taking time to think about like what dreams, because Aquarius does rule the 11th house, which is dreams. Really thinking about what are my dreams? What would I desire to manifest? And with your emotions are running high, whatever you want to do, Sagittarius, you're very passionate about it. And for some with the Aquarius card, the internet, I see a lot of people going to start coming online. A lot of people purposes is online. They're meant to share messages with people. They're meant to connect with people all over the world. Aquarius is the collective. And that's the beautiful thing about life. We never know where it would lead us. And that's what the universe is saying to you, Sagittarius. Like, for others, you may have taken time to breathe out, like myself. And the universe is saying it's time to show the world the real you. It's time to take your gifts, your talents, because you're very passionate about it. Emotions are running high. And that's what it taught me. For myself, right? YouTube got me in my feels. With how I feel about it in my work. And that's I just really looked over things that I want to I desire to work on, to be honest, for this year. Many things. And you may feel that way too, with things that you would like to do differently this year, Sagittarius. And it could really make a big difference in your life, honestly, by going after your goals and your dreams. Look, hold your vision. Exactly. Take time to breathe out. See what I'm saying? With the High Priestess. Let me get some water real quick. Okay. With the High Priestess, Sagittarius, trust your intuition. Let me tell you, some of you guys are meant to be High Priestesses. Show the world the real you. You have a lot of insight to share with people. And also, I feel, Sagittarius, you've been moving in silence. You've really been focusing mostly on yourself. And like I said, you could also been seeing people in your life too. Tuning into your energy. Making cuts when necessary. That's another thing I see here too. Let's see. High Priestess. We got the World here. And the Queen of Sagittarius. Also, if things have been at a standstill, because It happens in life when the universe is encouraging you to go forward, but then you don't see nothing happening. But look at this Queen of Wands. This is us. If the universe has been still sending you synchronicities, they want you to know, like, the world. You were closing a major cycle, Sagittarius. And it's time to get back out there. Queen of... Man, it's when they be talking to me, too. Like, dang, this crazy. That's how I've been feeling. It was in my spirit. It was like, Jazz, it's time to get back out there. It's Aquarius season. The sun is transiting your 7th house, which is a perfect time to come back. I also astrologically planned this. For the first half of January, I was like, well, listen, Saturn is going to be opposed my Jupiter. So why not in the background work on things that I would like to expand? And then with Aquarius season, I said that's when I come back because that's a great time. So I feel Aquarius season, because that makes a sextile to us, Sagittarius. It's going to also help bring up Aquarius, bring ideas, inspiration, aha moments. Like I said, with me and that salt, and me feeling salty. And I came up with spirituality, astrology, life, and tarot. So Sagittarius, you may have some genius ideas. Make sure you write them down. Full moon in Aquarius. Because I was even surprised with myself. This Mercury retrograde, I don't know about everybody else, but I've been loving this Mercury retrograde. In Aquarius, it's the ideas, the insights, it's been an amazing time, honestly. It's so refreshing. We have the 9 of Wands. So also, Sagittarius, you have somebody wanting to end the conflict with you under the show the world the real you. As well here. Let's see. Why is the 9 of Wands? Let's see what else going on. Yeah, they hurt. Sagittarius, somebody really misses you. They don't want to fight with you anymore. You see how it's the wolf. This person does not want to fight with you anymore. They just want to come and just... I don't know what, for some of these people, they would get emotional, Sagittarius. I'm not even going to lie. For some, you got somebody in their feelings. Kiki, do you love me? Or the fact that that even came to my mind. Sagittarius, you got somebody in their feelings. And with the head here, this person could have had a lot of headaches, to be honest. Because they haven't been in a place to express how they feel. And let me tell you, when you hold all that stuff in, your head will hurt. Because it's energy built up in you. And when you don't release that, it could either come out unexpectedly or start to affect you physically. And I feel like this person would just think and think, because Aquarius is an air sign, and just think and think and think and think and think and think, and that will give you a headache. Let's see. We have the devil here. Let's see. Why is the devil here? We have the 3 of Pentacles. Let me do one more. 3 of Pentacles. Oh, why I kept this in there? This ain't even no card, y'all. Look. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups. That's what I was feeling. I was like, I don't really feel this devil is somebody trying to plot, scheme, manipulate, get over on you, Sagittarius. No. To be honest, this would be a devil to somebody. It's when something doesn't leave you alone that becomes like the devil. You start to feel really low. This person feels really bad about what has happened, honestly. So much so, it's like a devil to them. It's like something that you feel you, like I said, it won't leave you alone. with the Three of Pentacles, because this is an example of how the devil pushes someone into their higher self or to higher action. Because while thinking and having headaches and the devil energy, right? But it's pushing this person to be Three of Pentacles, to put the work in, right? But it's the Ace of Cups. You know, the Ace of Cups, that's a cup that's overflowing. Sagittarius, this person really, really cares about you and still loves you very much. So much so, it has been weighing on them. I don't really feel that they have been in the best spot. I feel this person, I think with this devil energy, it's because they also didn't deal with how they felt. And with Aquarius energy that is sudden, it's when you, because I'm an Aquarius moon, and I will say sometimes that does happen to me, where I could be sitting there and even my emotions like will hit me out of nowhere sometimes like that. But when I look back, it was something that was always there. So this Aquarius season may push these emotions to that person's mind, because Aquarius is an air sign. It's when you can't get out your head and then you got a headache because you thinking, because you want to work on it with the Ace of Cups. But that's good though, because then by them putting in that work and show the world the real you, this devil energy won't be there. The devil's energy is just there because it's when you don't do something and it's something like, you know, you should talk to that Sagittarius. You know you should. You know you've been avoiding this situation. Is when you go to bed at night and you think you were playing your mind like, oh, I remember when me and Sagittarius went on that vacation. I remember when we held hands at the water. I remember when, if you start going through your whole, it's just in your mind. It's in your mind. Supermoon makes sense why the emotions are running. Look, I also for you, Sagittarius, what I say, happiness. Things that make you happy. Nine of Cups. And you make this person very happy, Sagittarius, honestly. This person must have been going through it. It's kind of when you look at what you did and it's like a devil to you. I don't really see people feeling like this very much when it bothers you like that. But see, that devil pushes you into your higher self. It pushes you to do something about it because it is the devil, because it won't leave you alone, because behind the devil is the Ace of Cups, man, and the Nine of Cups. It's only a devil because you're not doing nothing about it. And to be honest, the devil is really this person. The devil is this person in terms of thinking, the head, Aquarius. And we got the Empress. See what I'm saying? Look at this. Look at this energy we in, Sagittarius. Look, got shield, spiritual protection. Listen, Sagittarius, this person would love to have, the first thought that comes to my mind is pregnancy. It's not like we get back together and not just boom. No, not like that. But it's, to be honest, they would love for you to have their children with the Empress. That's what she does. She gives birth. They see you as a very peaceful person, Sagittarius, and they know that their heart is safe with the shield. Okay, Sagittarius, I see you out here putting that Sagittarius charm on people. Got this person like, I don't know what to do. It's like, oh, you miss Sagittarius, huh? Yeah. We do bring vibes that are unique in our own way. The Empress. We have the 6C. See these swords? Mentally, Sagittarius, this person is to you, but see, I still don't see no swords. Like in terms of an Ace of Swords, King of Swords, I don't see. See, this is this person here. I hope they say something, because that's not good. You having headaches. You sitting there replaying all these memories of Sagittarius. I don't know. Maybe they're really nervous you would say no, Sagittarius. I don't know. Okay. Another scenario with this person is it's also preparing for the fact that you may say no, which they will understand that, because things happen. Sometimes people take things too far, but it's this person that has to be okay with possibly hearing no. I think that's what the devil is. It's when people are scared to hear the answer, that you fear it. But you're drawn to it, but you fear it. You're drawn to it, but you see, that's too much. That's a lot going on. But I hope this person understands that you would never know if you don't say anything either. A Sagittarius respects the real. And if you real, then what you got to worry about? And just understand that even if Sagittarius do say no, they're not going to disrespect you about it. There's possibly because you waited too long. There's many variables of why Sagittarius may say no. You know what I mean? And that doesn't make Sagittarius a bad person. And that doesn't make you a bad person if Sagittarius just say no. But then the other side is, you never know if that Sagittarius has been waiting for you to finally speak up, because the Sagittarius is the high priestess, correct? For some Sagittariuses, you've been picking up on this person. And especially with a high priestess Sagittarius, most likely they pick up on you anyway. Best believe they do. They just don't say nothing. I say that all the time. Just because a Sagittarius knows something don't mean they always say it. I know we're known to be blunt, but we also know when it's time to move in silence, like the high priestess. Because everything ain't for everybody. Let's see, why is the Six of Swords here? Look at this Queen of Wands again, Sagittarius. This person has feelings for you. You make this person so happy. Nine of Cups, Empress, Six of Swords, Queen of Wands, emotions running high, headaches, wanting to end the conflict. That's what I'm saying. Ace of Cups. This person got mad love for you, Sagittarius, but I think what's holding them back, honestly, is the fact you will say no. But at the end of the day, you would never know if you don't try, especially if you keep sitting there, Sagittarius really say no. And then what are you going to do when Sagittarius is in another relationship because you're too worried that they're going to say no? But anyway, let's go into final messages for Sagittarius. We have teach and share, instill, instruct, and educate. We have embrace your inner gypsy. Okay. We have reconnect with Mother Earth, plant, garden, and harvest, and enjoy music. And at the bottom, tune in and connect. See that big face? Let's see. Teach and share. Look at the ways you can incorporate teaching or mentoring into your life so others may benefit. You have the ability to connect with people from all walks of it. I could have swore this has been blowing me. Like, wow. Anyway, from all walks of life and show them the way. Try not to overthink this aspect of your purpose. You may already be teaching with others without realizing it. Enjoy sharing your gifts with others. Isn't that so cool when you and your high priestess energy and the stuff just match together? It's just always a beautiful thing. I love that. Intuition is a beautiful thing. Okay, embrace your inner gypsy. Consider what you can do to get back to your fun-loving, free-spirited self. If you can't make the changes today, put things into place so you don't feel stagnant or trapped. Book a holiday, plan an outing, or dance in your lounge room. Free your mind and your soul by doing things that make you feel alive and passionate. You're not meant to feel like a caged animal. Be true to yourself and do what you want to do and free yourself today. I love that. We're going to go into Reconnect with Mother Earth. Mother Earth is calling to you. This is a card. This card is a reminder of how important it is for you to be outside in nature. You may have drawn this card because you've been too busy to go outdoors. It's time for you to connect with trees, plants, and earth. You are encouraged to learn more about gardening or agriculture, planting some herbs, tending to your gardening, or spending more time outdoors. So even if it's cold where you are, I would say even if you watch videos of nature, watching the sounds or watching the sounds, goodness gracious, hearing the sounds, because it is cold. It is though, where I live. But if it's not, make sure you get out in nature. It must be nice. I can't wait for spring, but I love winter too because the snow has been beautiful. Honestly, I love the snow too. I love all seasons because I live on the East Coast, and that's why I love where I live, because I couldn't live somewhere that's all hot all year round or all cold all year round. I like to get a break in the seasons. I love winter because I like to lay under a lot of blankets. I love the time for summer, but I don't like the storms. In spring, I like because it's just right. And then in fall, obviously, because Sagittarius is in fall, but it's cooler. So through every season, it's just like life. It goes through phases. Okay, enjoy listening to music. Music is creative. It opens your heart and mind, relaxes you, and allows you to nourish yourself and others. Be inventive. Do not be afraid or embarrassed to try new ways of creating sounds. Reconnect with your musical spirit. You can enjoy creating music whether you are a beginner or seasonal professional. Share your songs and sounds with others. Take time each day to relax, listen to, and enjoy your favorite music. So Sagittarius, I hope you guys appreciate this video, and I'll catch you guys later.